Aaron Ramsdale and Morgan Rogers are two players who have been linked with moves to a plethora of Premier League clubs this summer. The England duo underwent contrasting campaigns in 2024-25 as Rogers' stock hit new heights with 14 goals and 15 assists in all competitions, as Unai Emery's Aston Villa side took on the Champions League. By contrast, Ramsdale suffered the third relegation of his career as part of a record-breakingly poor Southampton side, whose 12-point demise came earlier than any other club in Premier League history. Ramsdale was linked with an immediate return to the top flight even before Southampton's relegation was confirmed, and Rogers' form has also seen him become a transfer target for the Premier League's big hitters. Morgan Rogers has been a revelation since his move to Aston Villa 18 months ago. Credit Aaron Ramsdale proud as Newcastle switch confirmed. The pressure on Aston Villa to sell Rogers this summer has largely come as a result of their failure to seal Champions League qualification, after they missed out on 5th place to Newcastle via goal difference. Newcastle's return to Europe's top table hasn't given them much of a boost in the market, with Alexander Isak attempting to force through and move to Liverpool, but they have been able to add strength and depth. Eddie Howe's side may have struggled to bring in their top targets this summer, but Newcastle agreed a season-long loan for Ramsdale with an option to buy on Saturday and have since confirmed the signing. Ramsdale took to Instagram, 4th of August, to share his thoughts after the transfer, and said, "Proud to represent this great club and can't wait to see you all at St. James Park." Rogers was one of several current and former teammates to respond in the comments, and he called Ramsdale "my brother." View Instagram post. Aston Villa braced for Rogers' bids amid PSR concerns. Ramsdale's switch to another Premier League club was always on the cards after Southampton's relegation last season, but Rogers now finds himself in a far more complex situation at Villa Park. Newcastle have been able to agree a relatively risk-free loan deal for Ramsdale, but Villa have placed a £100 million price tag on Rogers' head in an effort to ward off interest from both Man City and Chelsea. Villa will fight tooth and nail to retain Rogers despite pressure to sell and a potential PSR breach on the horizon, and though he's highly unlikely to join Ramsdale at Newcastle, the 23-year-old could still be set for pastures new.